Take
Hi.
one. Take two.
Week's Wellness
Oh wait, I was
Wednesday.
supposed to say that.
Okay, let's do that again.
Take four.
Hi everyone, I'm Christine.
And I'm Bella. And in this week's Wellness Wednesday, we are going to be talking about healthy emotional expression and how that can relate to areas like school, family, homesickness, work life, stuff like that. Oh yeah, okay, me. So I am just going to share a little bit kind of about myself. And so when it comes to expressing my emotions in a healthy way, emphasis on healthy, I personally have not always been the best at that. Ever since I was little, if you know me, then you know this, but like I have always bottled up everything that I was feeling, and I just never expressed much what was going on inside. For me, it was always just like straight face, or I just wouldn't want to talk, or I'd go silent, and then go by myself and cry later. But yeah, so that did some stuff, you know. There was a lot of hurt, anger, and unforgiveness in me, and it affected many different areas in my life. It caused my heart to be hard. I had a hard time letting people in because just like a lack of trust, or just not wanting to get hurt, stuff like that, you know. And to this day, I still would say, like, I'm not great at it. I still struggle with like expressing myself, but I'm trying to be better. And I think one thing that has helped me has been just like the amazing friends I have and family that I have in my corner, that are there for me to help me, like point it out to me when I am, you know, kind of going back into my shell and stuff like that. But also personally for myself, just allowing myself to feel every emotion that comes my way in a healthy way. Yeah, that's me.
Thanks for sharing, Bella. I think my personal experience with emotional expression, so it's for the most part of my life, I struggled in this area a lot, especially around friends and family. I grew up in a culture that didn't focus a lot on emotional expression, and because of this, it has been a struggle lately to let certain people, especially new people you meet on campus, to know how I really feel. But I will say that my friends, roommates, and certain family members who are more willing to talk about our emotions and just even asking how I really feel encouraged me to be more willing and open about my emotions, which I would say it helps so much, especially during this time with midterms and everything.
Fun fact, I used to be her roommate.
Now diving into our definitions of healthy emotional expressions, I would think that a healthy emotional expression is being very honest and in tune with your emotions and thoughts at that moment, and actually being able to put it in like a coherent manner.
Yes, so everything she just said, spot on. High five, great job. But yeah, so basically what healthy emotional expression is, the exact definition would be emotional expression is simply the acknowledgement of these emotions we are built to feel. Healthy expression allows us to understand the emotions, truly feel them, and move on.
And going on with that, there are 6 basic emotions humans are born with that we should all be able to recognize. And those are anger, sadness, fear, disgust, surprise, and joy. We need to have awareness of these emotions as they happen. Awareness starts with understanding how they make us feel, and is also important to recognize situations that make them happen. This helps process emotions and let them go in a healthy and productive way. For example, venting or dumping strong feelings isn't always helpful. It can actually cause more harm than we actually intend to.
Crazy. But also going off of that, one thing that stuck out to me in just that statement was like recognizing what you're feeling and like allowing yourself to feel it once again. And for me, an area in my life where I feel like I've been able to put to practice, I guess you would say, is in the area of grief. And that is a very like, it's a hard topic, but okay, sorry, bus in the back. Anyway, it's a hard topic, but like I lost my grandma, my nana, 2 years ago, and in the beginning I was just a complete mess, you know, like I wanted to stay in my room, not talk to anybody, just cry and not go to class and like not do anything, you know. But as time went on, I feel like I learned better how to manage those emotions and not stay stuck in there. But the thing that I had to do was basically like recognize, like, okay, what am I feeling right now? Allow myself to feel it. And I know move on is kind of like, feels like a harsh thing to say, like move on, you know, but like at the same time, it's like the process of, you know, like I recognize that I'm feeling sad right now. And what I really want to do is go and lay down and not do anything. But because I recognize it, I'm gonna allow myself to feel this. So like I said, like, I think I said this earlier, like if I need to cry, I'll go cry, you know, like, or if I like just want to look at memories, and that's what I'll do, you know. But it takes like recognizing like this is how I feel, and I'm gonna allow myself to feel it instead of trying to be strong. I feel like a lot of people tend to like I want to be strong, so I'm not gonna let myself cry, or I'm not gonna let myself feel this or feel that. But yeah, just recognizing it, allowing yourself to feel it, even joy. I feel like this is I'm kind of going on a tangent here, but like even joy, like I feel like now, like a lot of times people can be like, oh no, like good things are happening, so something bad must be coming, or like, you know, stuff like that. But like allowing yourself to be happy, like it's okay to be happy, you know, just stuff like that. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, just recognizing what you're feeling, allowing yourself to feel it, and then going on with your day. So yeah, I just wanted to share that a little bit. But now we're going to get into some examples.
So, example of healthy versus unhealthy emotional expressions. So the first example we have is you are not doing great in one of your classes and you are upset and stressed about it. Do you A, you complain about your grades and take it out on anyone you come in contact with? Or B, you schedule a meeting with your professor to talk about how you can do better in class?
The answer is B. You schedule a meeting. Schedule a meeting with your professor. Let's talk about it. Be better. You know?
So true, Bella.
Number 2. Okay. You're getting ready to go to school. You go to your car and you realize that whoever used your car last and didn't put gas in. Do you A, get upset and yell that no one can ever use your car again? Or do you recognize your feelings and ask your family to make time to talk about this and how it makes you feel? What do you think?
I would say like the proper answer would be say to B, recognize your feelings and ask your family, make time to talk about this. I would say a lot of us, especially me, I have fallen into that category of like, I'm upset in the moment, like yelling like, hey, this is not great, I'd rather not have this again.
Yeah.
But I think it's much more better not have to like hinder that relationship just because of this has happened, but rather like, hey, I just want to be honest in more of a manner where both sides can speak about it.
Right. That's good.
So moving on to our third one, you live on campus and you are starting to feel sad because you miss your family and friends back home. Do you A, isolate yourself and not talk to anyone? Or B, reach out to a family member or friend and express how you feel? Which one is it, Bella?
Oh no. I would want to isolate myself. But nope, I'm going to recognize. So I'm going to reach out to a family member or a friend and just let them know that I miss them.
Oh, that's so good.
Let's hang out or something, you know? Final one. You're at work and you're irritated with your coworkers because they make sly comments about other people at work. Do you ask to sit down and have a conversation to talk about how you feel? Or B, tell them to shut up and criticize them back?
Ooh, the answer has to be A. Ask to sit down and have a conversation to talk about how you feel. I would hate to ruin relationships with coworkers, especially like if you're gonna see them all the time when you're scheduled. I would hate to have that uncomfortableness in a workplace. So
it's very true. So yeah, those are just some examples. I feel like your first thought may not be to
Yeah.
do those things, but just take some time, think about it and allow yourself to recognize what you're feeling in the moment. You don't have to always respond right away either. I know a lot of this is definitely easier said than done, and like I was saying earlier, in full transparency, like I still struggle with expressing my emotions in a healthy way. So this was for me. This was for me too. There's still days, like I was saying earlier, like there's still days that I still would much rather stay in my bed and not talk to anybody, or days when I will avoid talking to certain people because of how they made me feel, and I would just want to shut down and stuff. But again, the first step in all of this would be to recognize where you are and then challenge yourself to be better every day. Don't be too hard on yourself, because this isn't something that it's just gonna happen overnight, it's gonna be a process, and it's gonna be something that you will need to work on consistently.
Remember that it is okay to have those days, and it's okay to feel the anger or your sadness or joy and surprise that you feel. And it's also okay to be happy in those moments, even if they may not seem happy at all. Be aware of your emotions, process them, and let them go in a healthy, productive way. You got this.
Yes,
You are almost done with the semester. Keep going strong. And remember, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it.
Yes.
Some resources available to you are the University Counseling Center, as well as the Pastoral Counseling. For more information, you can click the link in our bio. Thank you for watching. Bye.